This is where I'm headed, and the beautiful P&O Azura, which is docked in Santa Cruz de Tenerife. This was the day I've been looking forward to for weeks. I decided to escape the dreary British winter and go and get some sun. However, my day started much earlier, headed towards Gatwick Airport. It seems the start of all of my travel day vlogs look like this. I had recently booked a flight to Tenerife with TUI for a week-long cruise on P&O Azura around the Canary Islands and Madeira. This was going to be my first package holiday in many years, and the first time to Tenerife since I was 10. It was also my first time on P&O. I will admit I was a little bit apprehensive about all of this, but we soon arrived at the airport, out of the cab, and up to the check-in desks. After everything that had happened in the previous couple of years, it was going to be nice to get away without any restrictions. And considering it was half term, I was surprised how quiet the airport was. Although I must admit, it felt pretty weird looking for a sign that said P&O Cruises at an airport. But we located it very quickly. The check-in process was fast and very efficient, and then soon after that we were passing through customs. And once more, there were no delays, just breezed on through. And now it's time to go and get some breakfast. We decided to head to the Red Lion, which is a Wetherspoons pub, which as you can see was absolutely rammed. My other half had beans on toast, and I went for the Eggs Benedict. And then it was time to get a bit old school again and take the bus to the plane, which was actually quite fun. This reminded me of holidays that I had with my parents when I was a kid. And then it was just a case of heading up the stairs, finding the seat and settling down for the flight. And once again, this was all a very smooth process. The plane will land at Tenerife South Airport. From there we will catch a coach up to Santa Cruz and on board the ship. The ship will sail up to Funchal in Madeira, then back down to the Canaries. Firstly going to La Palma and then over to Fuerteventura before heading back to Tenerife. And one of the main attractions for the cruise was to visit Madeira. From there we'd go in a cable car up the mountain and then take a high-speed wicker basket toboggan back down into the city. There will be videos from all the ports and of course from the ship, so feel free to subscribe to follow along. The flight itself was under 4 hours and just seemed to fly by. Fly by? Get it? Anyway. And now it's time to land at Tenerife South Airport. It was so great to have blue skies and see the sun once more. It had been way too long. Getting through passport control was quick and easy. And after collecting our luggage, we were then met by a representative who showed us where to get the coach for the 45-minute journey to the ship. Like the rest of the Canary Islands, Tenerife is volcanic and lies off the coast of Morocco, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and is a very popular holiday destination for Brits and Germans alike. One major difference from previous cruises that I've been on is that the ship overnights on Friday and departs on Saturday. This means that there are 2 embarkation days for each sailing. It was a bit weird because it would be the first night for half the people on board the ship and the last night for the other half. And just like everything else, the coach journey was fast and efficient. And we made it into Santa Cruz about 4:30. And then the sight we've been waiting all day to see, the beautiful P&O Azura. We arrived at the port terminal and then got ready to check in. The building itself is really cool. The ceiling looks like an upside down hull of a ship. I hope that wasn't an omen. And to the right was a shop where you could buy some drinks and snacks to take on board. And it was nice to see the ship having a fresh lick of paint. Despite my earlier trepidation, a big thanks to TUI, the coach company and P&O for a seamless start to our holiday. And once on board and the muster drill completed, it was time to find the cabin, which was a sea view cabin on deck 5. And I will leave a link to the full cabin tour here. And after exploring the ship for a bit, it was time to head up to the buffet and grab some food. We'd been on the go for many hours and were starting to get quite hungry. Food was pretty average cruise buffet fare. Thankfully, it wasn't very busy, probably because many people were still off the ship. There is much to discuss regarding the food on this cruise, but I'll leave that for future uploads. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing.